Hello, my people. Welcome to this platform. If you are joining us for the first time, my name is Peter, and on this channel, we share reliable information on how to move or relocate to Finland and other countries in Europe. If you are thinking about relocation, you are in the right place. All you need to do is to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that anytime we post a video, you will be notified. To our returning subscribers, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for the love and the support. It is your support that has kept us moving. Thank you very much. In today's video, we are going to be talking about ways or routes that you can take to move and live in Finland. This video was requested for by one of our very committed subscribers, and we have to do it. That is why we are here. Okay, so there are basically 3 different ways that you can follow to move and live in Finland. But in today's video, we are going to talk about one. We want to focus on one. This is because we want to go into details so that you don't miss anything. So let's say this is 3 ways you can move to Finland, part 1. And today we are going to be talking about the work route. Coming to Finland to work or to live and work. When you talk about working in Finland, it is divided into 2 categories. Please pay attention so that you don't miss a thing. So working in Finland is divided into 2 categories. We have the normal work contract and the seasonal work contract. The normal work contract is a situation whereby you get a job that can last for 1 year or even more. While the seasonal work contract is a situation where you get a job in Finland, but you have to work for a short period of time. And this short period of time, we are talking about 6 months. For the seasonal job, it is a work that you have to do in a particular season. On the other hand, the normal contract is like signing a long-term contract. So first, let us look at the normal working contract. In this situation, all you need to do is look for an employer. There are different ways you can search for employers in Finland. Now, most times people think that for you to get a job in Finland, you need to pass through an agent. Personally, I do not buy that idea, and I would not encourage you to use an agent because you need to pay. And in some cases, it turns out to be fraud. You can do this yourself. And if you don't know how, I am going to give you the easiest way today, how to assess or get in contact with a Finnish employer that can offer you a job and the necessary documents for you to process your resident permit and move to Finland and live, do your job peacefully. So, what do? Remember, we are talking about the normal work contract. Now, for you to use this route to come to Finland, the first thing is you need to get a job. Now, the question is, where or how can I get a job in Finland while I am out of Finland or while I am in my home country? You could be in Nigeria, you could be in Ghana, you could be in South Africa, you could be in Kenya, you could be in any part of the world, but you can still get a job in Finland. You can still access an employer and not pass through an agent. How? I'm going to give you the easiest way. And this is through the Finnish Immigration Service website. It is called Migri. The Finnish Immigration Service is called Migri, and their website is migri.fi. I am going to put down the name in the description box so that you can get the writing and not miss the spelling. Now, when you go to migri.fi, that is the Finnish Immigration Service website, search for certified employers. Now, the Finnish government has made this so easy for applicants to avoid situations where someone will, play you and stuff. So they have a section on their website where they list names of certified Finnish employers. This list is always updated. Go to the Migri website, migri.fi. Go to the section that says certified employers. You will see a list of employers, companies, businesses. Pick on each one of them, explore, see what is there for you. Every company has a season or time when they are employing. It is possible that you might click or check a company and there is no employment or vacancy at that time. But check again. And of course, it is not just one company or business that you are going to see there. There is a list of companies. Explore, check all of them. All you need to do is pick these employers one after the other. Check what they have to offer. Check what they have for you. If it is what you are looking for, apply for it. By doing that, you are dealing directly with an employer that is certified by the Finnish government. You can never get it wrong. Rather than looking for an agent whom you are going to pay, you don't even know if the agent is true. You don't know if the agent is real. You are just playing or guessing. Visit migri.fi. The second category, if you are looking at coming to Finland to work, is seasonal work contract. For seasonal work contract, you only get a contract to work for a short season or a particular season. Example, when it is winter, it's a season. When it's summer, it's a season. And we have jobs that can only be done in a specific or particular season. Remember, in Finland, we have 4 seasons. Winter, spring, summer, autumn. So there are jobs that are done in these seasons. Go and look for an employer that is offering a job, a seasonal job. Now, you may say, oh, it's just 6 months. They don't need people from outside. No, they need people. And every year they employ people in thousands. 6 months, you get a contract and you are given a visa to come in. Go to the websites that I'm going to give you in this video. The first website is called barona.fi. barona.fi. Another website is barona.nordic.com. When you talk about barona.fi, it will give you seasonal jobs basically in Finland. But if you look at barona.nordic.com, excuse me, if you look at barona.nordic.com, it extends beyond just Finland. So yeah, that's another opportunity. If you are thinking, if you are thinking not just about Finland, but then other countries in Europe, it's a good choice. Now, one thing I want you to know is these websites, when you first open them, for sure you're going to see Finnish there. But don't be worried. There is always a button somewhere to click at the top of the page to translate that Finnish or to change the language from Finnish to English. It's very simple. So don't be scared if you go there and you see Finnish and you say, this is Finnish. No. Finnish, yes, but the language setting can be changed to English. So visit this website. Again, I'm going to write them in the description box so that you will get exactly the spelling and then you can check and explore. Now, seasonal jobs are things like picking berries. In Finland, we have a lot of berries, different type of berries. Seasonal jobs include picking berries, picking apples, pruning, a lot of things you just need to come and do for 6 months. Now, when you visit this website, you're going to see a list of companies. They will state the vacancies in different fields. Explore. Choose a company that is offering what you are looking for. I was talking to a friend and he told me that, well, sometimes it's not about what the company is offering. It's about anything that is available. So if you are that kind of person, good and fine. Maybe it's your first time picking apples, but it's not that difficult. I think you can do it. So yeah, visit this website, explore, look at these companies, check what they have. You might find what is good for you or what you can do. Apply. But the good thing here is you are dealing directly with your employer, potential employer, and not an agent. Now, there is something very important I want you to know. It doesn't matter if you choose to come through the normal work contract or the seasonal work contract. You need to have a good CV. And what do I mean by a good CV? A CV that is tailored or is organized towards the vision of that company or towards the objective, the goals of that company. If you come across a company that has a position to offer, they are talking about engineering and you are telling them your CV about nursing, it doesn't make sense. So try to organize your CV to match with what the company is looking for. For the seasonal job, most companies will say previous experience not needed. Yes, it works. However, if I am an employer, I would rather choose who has the experience first before considering who does not have the experience. So try to plan your CV to get what you want to get, if you understand what I mean. If you don't, send a message, drop some words in the comments section, and we can talk more about that. So try to get a CV that matches the position you are applying for. Now, the question here is, for the seasonal jobs, we are talking about a contract of 6 months, but you are intending to leave or stay in Finland for more than 6 months. So what do you do? 6 months doesn't mean after 6 months you should leave immediately. No. There is a way out. As you are working, you came into Finland on a 6-month visa, you are working. Before your contract expires or finishes, start looking for another job. Start looking for another job. It could be in the same field, and that makes it easier because at this time you have worked in Finland and you have the Finnish experience. So start looking for another job in that field or another field. That is it. Now, after your 6 months, the Finnish government doesn't expect you to leave immediately. You have a window. They give you a window, I think about 1 month. You can still be in Finland. And so even before that window of 1 month, start looking for something. Start searching. You will sure get. Another option is you could apply for studies. You could apply for studies. Maybe you say, I don't have money to pay school fees. Finland, excuse me, Finland has so many opportunities. Do you know you can study for free in Finland? There are vocational schools where you can go and learn a skill for free. People come from their countries to study nursing for free in vocational schools, to study engineering, some of these courses, certain skills for free. So before your 6 months come to an end, try to look for a vocational school that is open for admission and try to get something. You will study for free. And the good thing with these vocational schools is that when you graduate, in most cases, you get a job. And in some cases, even before you graduate, you get a job because while you are studying, you go for internship. And if you do well, some of those companies or organizations choose to return you when you graduate. So that's an option. You can come with your 6-month seasonal job contract. And then after that, switch to studies. If you cannot pay for a university course, you can go to a vocational school and study for free. Another option is you could get married to a Finnish lady. Well, I don't always encourage this one if there is no love, because marriage na long-term thing, na something for long time. It's not something you just jump in because you need to stay in Finland. For me, I don't encourage that, except while you are here in that 6 months, you fall in love and it's genuine love. If it's like that, you can go ahead and get married and stay in Finland. Okay. All right. So try to visit this website so that you'll be dealing with your employer directly. And after that, the employer will give you the necessary documents, the paperwork, the job offer documents. And you also have your own part to play to gather other documents like the police character, or some countries call it police clearance certificate. You get them, your health insurance and stuff like that. And then you go to the Finnish embassy in your country to apply. And when you apply, you get your resident permit. And then you move to Finland, you live and work and explore and enjoy Finland. Remember, Finland is the happiest country in the world, back to back over the years. We are here. We are happy already. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any questions about what we have shared today, feel free to put it down in the comment section and I'm going to respond as quickly as possible. In our next video, we're going to be looking at the second route or the second way you can follow to come to Finland. Thank you very much. See you again in our next video. Bye.